Arjuna Vacha. So Bhagavan is saying, even at the time of death, you come to this stage, be peaceful, devoid of desires. He's talking all this big funda. And Arjuna is listening. Because Arjuna's main problem is he does not want to fight. He's like, whom should I fight? Why should I fight? Now you have already told this my mind, me mind, come out of all this. I understood. I have to come out of the sense of proprietorship. And now you are only telling, focus on the soul. You are only telling me. So then tell me one thing clearly. Don't beat around the bush. He tells like that to him. Don't beat around the bush. Every sentence that you speak, Krishna, has thousands of meanings. So what should I do clearly? Give me the clear path. Should I become a sannyasi? Should I leave? Should I go and meditate on the soul? I am pure peace. That what you explained, should I do that? But looking at you, Krishna, you don't seem like telling me that. You want me to fight. Why are you putting me into this fight? You started telling me, oh, if you run away from the fight, you will be humiliated, you won't be happy, you are a warrior, you have to do this duty. You started telling me about the duty. I was walking on that path, okay, I'm going to do the duty. Then you start talking about, about these high ideals. Oh, you are the soul, be devoid of desire, do not think me, mine. One who is free like this, at the stage of death, I may die anytime, so I should be free of all this confusions, delusions. So which one should I follow? The first part or this part? Because Arjun, as I told you, he started only, I want to leave everything. This is sinful. I don't want to do this. But Bhagavan says, no, this is not sinful. So he's like, what should I follow? Give me that answer. So that first sloka of Karma Yoga, chapter 3, is the same. Jaya Arjuna Vacha. Jayase cheta karmanaste mata buddhir janardana tatkim karmani ghore ma niyojyasi Keshava. Arjun said, O Janardan, O Keshav, why do you want to engage me in this ghastly warfare? If you think intelligence is better than fruitive work, you are only telling me use your intelligence to realize yourself, and that is the highest stage, Brahmi stage. So then why are you asking me to go for this war? Keshav, he uses the word Keshav. Keshav means Krishna has crooked hairs like this. And in India, it's a thing. If somebody is thinking something, they have this habit of curling their hair. And Krishna has long hair. He doesn't have short hair. So he's like this. So Arjuna is like, okay, Keshav, you are very clever. You always talk things which have some different meaning. You started from making me think I should be fighting, and then you come up with these spiritual topics. So exactly what am I supposed to do? I wanted you to take away my confusion, but right now, let me tell you, I'm more confused. So tell me, Krishna, what I should do. This is Krishna. Krishna is not going to say it this easily. He will give everything. He will make you wait. He will make Arjuna understand everything right before the war, because he's getting into the war. He's like prepping him up from all sorts of things that Arjuna should not get confused. He has to do his duty, but at the same time, he has to be very saintly in his head, and he has to be ancient. Because that is what is our situation. We cannot run away from the duty. So we have to live in the world, but we have to live like a saint. So Arjuna is asking, when you have told me all this, right? Buddhi yoga is great, Sankhya yoga is great, Jnana yoga is great, liberation is what you must achieve for, then why are you putting me into this war? And then he says, second shloka, chapter 3, Vyamisheneva vakyena buddhi mohayasiva me tadekam tad nischitya yena shreyo ham apnuyam. Krishna, my intelligence right now is bewildered. by your instructions, because your instructions are equivocal. They are going in both directions. At one point, you're talking about karma. At one point, you're talking about jnana. So your instructions are both ways. Do the action. And then your instruction is think of the soul or think of me. What am I supposed to do? Because I am tending to go towards the renunciation path. This is what happens with everybody when they walk on the spiritual path. The first thing that they want to do is leave their family, run away. When normal people, when they are on the path of spirituality, they don't want to do their karmas. They think leaving the karmas will make me liberated. Same Arjuna is saying, why are you making me do the karma when I have to focus on that? So let me go, let me focus. And why should I care about all the insults that you just spoke? Everybody will insult you, then you will not be able to live with that. I was telling the same thing to you, no, Krishna? We will incur so much sin. You told me all that. So why should I care if somebody is insulting me or somebody is talking behind my back? Let me just focus on my soul. Is that not the right path? So he says, oh Krishna, my intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions. Therefore, please tell me decisively what I should do, which will be beneficial for me. So we'll take the third sloka and we'll end it up here. Bhagwan uvacha loke asmin vividhanishta pura prokta mayanagha jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. Bhagwan is not going to give straight answer. Okay, Arjun, fight. Because if he gives straight answer, no, this is another problem. If Bhagwan says, okay, Arjun, fight, forget about Sankhya and all those things, Arjun will still have doubts. Should I fight? Should I kill? What if I incur sin? So Bhagwan is giving him all the gyan. And then he's like, when I have to work for that, why should I fight? So Bhagwan now is, with this answer, he started saying, because he will not give the answer straight, because Arjun's doubts have to be cleared up completely. That even while Arjun is fighting, even then he will be sinless. Because Arjun is thinking, I will incur sin by killing my own people. But Bhagavan wants to instill in him, no. Just by doing the duty for the sake of duty, as I've told you in the past, and surrendering that fruits of those karma to me, you will be free. Bhagavan has made the statement. But it is not easy to digest. How? I'll be killing so many people. What if I incur sin? That is why Bhagavan is taking his time. Because his buddhi is giving him all these arguments. No, Bhagavan is making his intelligence steady. Bhagavan is clearing the doubts and trying to make him steady through the intelligence only. And Bhagavan is saying, in this world, he has used the word for Arjuna, anagha. Anagha means sinless. He tries to remind him, you are sinless. Why is he sinless? Because Bhagavan started with telling him, you are a pure soul. A soul is beyond everything. Soul is always pure. So always remember your original position. You are sinless. Applicable to us. We are working in the world. Good, bad decisions we are making. Suffering. And sometimes we feel, oh, maybe we have committed a sin. But always remind yourself, it happened through the body. I am a pure soul. So Arjun also is reminding again, Arjun, you are sinless. Don't forget that. And then he says, I have already explained to you that there are two classes of people who try to realize the self. Some are inclined to understand it by Sankhya Yoga, that is the empirical philosophical speculation. And others are inclined by Karma Yoga, Karma yoga is equal to bhakti yoga. So we'll end it up here. So Bhagwan now has mentioned two paths to Arjun. One, by doing their duties, they can still practice yoga. And one, by living their duties and focusing on the soul, the empirical, the Sankhya yoga. So that is Jnana Marg. So both, Bhagwan is going to explain both in this Bhagavad Gita, because many times people misinterpret Bhagavad Gita, not misinterpret, they understand the half part of Gita and then they give an interpretation of this Gita as, oh, Gita is only talking about Brahma. Gita is only talking about non-dual, Nirakar. But no, Bhagwan has very clearly mentioned in this shloka, I'll write it down. Those who are teaching, those who are arguing, debating, two paths. Jnana Yogena Sankhya Nam. The Sankhyas who practice Sankhya will go through the knowledge path. And the other one is Karma Yogena. The one who are practicing their karmas, those are the other one. So, Jnana Yogena Sankhya Nam, Karma Yogena Yoginam. So by doing your karmas also, you can become a yogi. Who is a yogi? The one who is with God. So people like us, general mass of population who are stuck in the world, we don't have the guts to leave anything and everything and then go in the Himalayas and only focus on this. Because to go in the Himalayas, as I explained, you should know what is going to happen there. You are going to face these three types of miseries. Are you ready to face there, or sitting in your home, working throughout and then facing it all and still living like a yogi? So both paths you can follow. It's up to you. Bhagavan will give the explanation for both. For Jnana Yoga, he will go all the way till chapter 6, and beyond that he will start with Bhakti Yoga or Karma Yoga. So Karma Yoga is equal to Bhakti Yoga. Definition has to be very clear, the vocabulary. When he uses the word Karma Yoga, your mind should say Bhakti Yoga. When he uses the word Jnana Yoga, your mind should say Jnana Yoga is equal to Sankhya Yoga, or Sankhya Yoga is equal to Buddhi Yoga. He will use these words everywhere, Buddhi Yoga and Karma Yoga. And wherever he's using Bhakti, means karma is for both. Jnana is also the people who are on the path of knowledge, they are also doing their actions. And they have to purify through those actions. People who are on the bhakti, on the devotion, they are also doing actions and they have to purify themselves through the actions. So Karma Yoga is in between. It is applicable to both. But when Bhagwan is using here, and whenever he will use the word yogi, to him, yogi means Bhakti Yoga.